Yeah, welcome back to the Bearded Garage. We are going to talk about Porsche 993 keys. So this is my standard key. This is my key fob that it goes on. So we're going to put this to the side. You can see that the crest has fallen off. Now I know I can buy another one, but also part of the problem is the light doesn't work anymore. So I opened it up and I found one of these copper pieces fell out. So realistically, it's probably shot. I picked one of these up from Pelican. 944-538-04101. So I'll take this out nice and quick. You can see it's a heck of a lot nicer, right? And the button actually works, and the light works. So this is actually the newer style. They look exactly the same, but I think this is a little bit larger crest, and the internals are a little bit different. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's actually not completely intuitive. I'm surprised how horribly difficult this is. So you see on the side of the key, take a small flat-headed screwdriver. You can put it in here. You don't want to mar it all up, but you can just twist, pop it open. Once it's open, you're going to see a button, right? And that button is just where the spring was. So you can see the old, it almost looks like an incandescent light bulb in there. All right, if you can see that. Now, the question I had is, how do you get this apart, right? How does this come out? Well, it turns out it's actually this spring-loaded piece here. So what you need to do is pull this stop out. So I'll point to it. Pull this stop out here. Pull this spring out. And then this actually locks the key in place. All right, so I'm going to do that and show you how I was able to do that. So you can get underneath it here, right? And I don't want that spring to go flying, so I'm going to be a little careful with it. Oop, you know what? Put the screwdriver down in on top of the spring so it won't go anywhere. Try to get my big, fat, stupid fingers out of the way. All right, we'll just do it like this. Push up. All right, so you get that out. Good, the spring didn't go anywhere. So now you got this piece. We've got the spring. That spring goes down inside the cavity of this next piece. So we'll pull this out. We'll put that down as well. And then we can slowly, I think most of the time these come out pretty easy. So slide that out. If you look, what you'll see when it comes out is it's actually shaped so the spring can fit in there. All right, now you can actually get exposure to the side of the key. Once that's done, I believe you just take and pull these two pieces apart. Yeah, I'm wiggling it. I probably, if I wasn't here on the bench, I'd probably put it in a vise and just yank on the head. Here, probably do this and save myself a little time. Put this in here and pry it out. There we go. So that is how you get it apart. It goes exactly back together the same way in the next key. I'm going to open the other key and show you the inside, show you the difference between this one and the new one, and then how this goes back together. This locking mechanism in the new key is the same. Let's take a look at the side of this one. It's the same basic piece here. So we'll pry this open. All right. All right, so now it's open. This looks a little different. All right, so there is a different looking cap to it. Put that over here, but you can also see the light bulb is a small little LED, so it's a different design. However, this is exactly the same. So we're going to do the same thing we did in the other. We're going to pull it out, get that key in, and go from there. All right, and that is how you disassemble and reassemble a key, or at least swap out the, I would say, what is this, the key head maybe, on a Porsche 993. That's it. All right, so forgive me because it's spring loaded. It works one way and not the other. So I actually just figured I'd try it out. So what you can actually do is you can actually put it in without the whole take apart piece. So there you go. So I don't need to take it all apart. So this is the new one. So I guess I will just complete the whole thing. It's tough to do this when you got fat hands. All right, so that is my new key. All right, and the light works. There we go. Look at that. All right, you can see once it's back on the fob, all we needed today was a screwdriver, a little bit of dexterity with your big fat hands, and you can go and replace the head to your key. All right, that was a real quick Bearded Garage special. I appreciate y'all, and you don't need to see my big meat head, but I'd be remiss if I didn't say America. Thanks.